Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little chickens. How are you? I hope you're feeling supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Well, anyway, someone wanted me to do a reading on Cate Blanchett. I think that's her name. Well, I know her as an actress. She's been around for a very long time, a very dynamic actor. Very dynamic. She's acting in a movie now, I think it's called Tart, where she is this what do you call this person?
A conductor.
A conductor. I believe she's a conductor of it. I don't know. The person wants to know, what about this movie? Well, just looking at it, I haven't seen the movie, but I do like her movies. But just looking at, from what I've seen of the clips, it just seemed like this could be set up for an Oscar win. You know, I don't know. So, and you wanted to know something about her marriage. It is very hard for me to do reading on people that I know nothing about. So let the cards be the cards and let them say what they say. And remember, everything I say is for pure entertainment. Let's see how close I get. I know nothing about this woman. And I know, now I know what you want to know. You just want to know what's going on. You're just being a nosy Parker. I get it. I do it all the time. So anyway, put her name down who's asked for this read. All right? So here we go. Let's find out her personality. Let's see. I think here is good. Judgment. Wow. Judgment. Okay. All right. That's it. Let's see. Let's first find out about this Oscar. Let's find out about this Oscar. It's so fitting that Judgment will come out when I'm going to do about her Oscar. Why? Because that's what they're going to be judging her work. So, let's see. I don't know anything about the movie, so I'm just going to read this. This is about Oscars. I could be wrong, but I'm just going to read it to the best of my ability. What I see about this movie, I haven't seen this movie. I don't know anything about it. However, what I see about this movie, that she plays very, very strong, a very strong role, very much in her head. She had to go into a lot of character. She had to go into character and learn things to play this role. I think this was a very good money move for her. She made a lot of money off this movie. As she's leaving this movie, I think that she left this movie with good, it helped her, it changed her in some kind of way, or it made things to life. Like I said, I'm just trying to do a basic read because I really don't know what this person really wants me to know. So with that, that's all I got. I haven't seen the movie, so I can't tell you anything about it. I know this is so funny to me because it's so funny. Unless I know exactly what you want, I don't know this person, so I don't know. So let me see about her love life. But as far as her movie go, she did the movie. I think she probably did this movie back in 2021. This was a very good movie for her. She hadn't been in a movie for a while, so this is a good movie for her. It was very lucrative for her. But she's leaving that piece of work behind, and she's going on back to where? Is she going back to her life? Probably. She has been laying low for a while. So maybe she's going back to after she did this big movie. Maybe she is just ceasing. You know, I made some money off of it. It was a good deal. It brought me back into the limelight, you know, and maybe she'll just take a little break and chill for her next movie. And remember, a lot of these Hollywood stars like this, you know, they could just go and get jobs and they can make a lot of money and don't work for 4 and 5 years and come back. Unfortunately, it's not like that for a lot of the black stars, but it is like that. And I'm not saying that as any downput. I'm just saying it's a beautiful thing that, you know, that your race affords you to be able to take off for 2-3 years and just come back and play in a dynamic movie as this one is, which I am definitely going to see it. As far as her marriage, I mean, I think when I see her marriage, I see, I think she struggles to keep her marriage together. I think she struggles with that. And it's the seeker. So it seems to me like they're busy. So it seemed like to me they relished the time when she relished the time when she could be alone, when she can have time to think, when she can chill, when she could relax. Because outside of that, they're always working on a project. They're always working. They're always building. He's always seeking new projects, thinking new things to do, what to do. You understand? And constantly moving. So I see them constantly moving, just busy. Busy. I would like to know, how is her love life? How is her love life? Well, here, she's very home-oriented, but her home life wear her out. Along with everything, she probably doesn't have enough time when she's working. You know, when she's working and all the projects she's in, she probably be worn out, but she's very home-oriented, but yet she's very emotional. She probably takes a lot of stress. She probably takes a lot of, it's emotional home life. She needs strength to balance her home, to balance her life. You know, it's busy, hectic. Just needing somebody to take care of her. When she works, it seems like she could be a little high-strung maybe. So she probably needs someone, because when things get too much, she probably just spaz a little. So these may not be the right words to use, but bear with me. She probably needs somebody there to help her calm, bring it, get her life in order. And other than that, I think that she has a very good marriage. I think that she has a very good marriage overall. How long has she been married to her husband, and what is their sign? So, like I said, as Baby Crone looked that up, as I said, I see somebody, this movie came to her. This was like a dream movie for her to do this. She did everything, but the movie is done. She's moving on, of course, to greater things, but she's going to take a break. Like I said, I definitely see a break. And again, I see her struggle. She fight for to hold on, holding on, making time for home, making time. But it just seems like they've been together for a very long time. I don't know how long. It just seems like...
Yes, they've been together since... I'm not sure when they got married, but they've been together. His name is Andrew Upton.
How long they been together, though? Because it just seems to me they've been together for a very, very long time. And is he older than her? I'm getting the impression he may be older than her.
They've been married for 25 years.
See, 25 years. That's what I'm saying. Very set, very home-oriented, very strong. Their marriage is just stable, solid.
Yeah, he's 3 years older than her.
Okay, so he's a little older than her. And how old is she?
53.
And how old is he?
56.
Well, 56. Okay. So tell me this. What's their signs?
She's a Taurus.
Okay, so she's earthly, very earthly. You see this? She's about her coin. She's about her business. She's about that money. When I say money, I'm talking about material things. She's about making that money, making her life better. She's about that. And it takes money to do that. Mm-hmm.
And he's an Aquarius.
A very Aquarius, so he's a leader. That's what I said. He probably really is her mental. He probably help her when she's mental, because Aquarius can be very, very soothing. Aquarians are air signs,
yes.
So they're very airy. And in this card, I do see 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 air cards, which lets me know that he grounds her. He knows her. He knows how it wears her out, how it could be weary, this is a lot of work, and like I said, it's just a beautiful thing that, that you can go away, stay away for a little while, come back. And in this card here is judgment. Let me know that she's in a crossroad right now in her life. Ooh. This just came to me as she's dealing with the aging process. I also see right now she's dealing with aging, right? It's like this affects her. Wow. Woo, she is talking. She, by her aging, what I'm getting, you don't see a lot of her like you used to, because as you age in Hollywood, the scripts get less and less unless it's for a mature woman or something. The scripts are there, the money is there, but they looking more younger. So she's saying contracts that the movies that she want to do, they want older women or younger women or something like that. So I definitely, as she adjusting to the change of life, she's adjusting to the change and how she's not out there, but that's the reason, because of the scripts. And last, again, this card shows up at Lisa. Here's another air sign. I think it wears her out. She doesn't think it's fair. She probably think it's ageism in Hollywood. So I think she probably is an activist towards that or fight against that. But outside of that, I just think that she has a very strong marriage. I'm trying to hear what I could say. It's very airy, so her husband is very much a very much strong force in her life. What is his sign?
Aquarius.
So he's air. So he's really got in that headspace with her, and she's earthy, so she's really about the finances and bringing in the money, and if they both are, I'm sure she didn't marry no scrub, but my point is that they've been together for 25 years. That's a quarter of a century. What do you say to that? I hope they make another 25. That's what I hope. And as far as this reading go, what I'm getting out of it, let me take a good to give you my overall. Life for them hasn't been 100, hasn't been peachy cream. They had their ups, their downs. They had their psychic blows, their moments, their fights. They fought over movies and things, but no matter what, love keep them together. And it's not the kind of love that, where you hugging and kissing. It's a deeper love, a grounding love, because he helps keep her balanced. And in return, she's stable and she keeps him strong and not so much. So they're good for each other as far as their elements are concerned. And I see them, they are very couple. I don't see no really financial difficulties. I just see that they're just a couple living their life as they age. This is a couple dealing with Hollywood and aging and scripts and stuff like that. And if they do have children, do they have children? And if they do have children, their children are grown or growing up. So I'm sure they're dealing with the empty nest syndrome, if they have any children.
Yes.
And how old?
Let me look through. They have.
See?
One is 21.
See, I cannot know these things. I mean, it just starts.
Another one looks like a child, like a baby.
Like, what's a baby?
It doesn't say
like
how.
6 months? 7 months? A year? 2?
5.
5 years old or
Yes.
5 months?
5 years old.
Okay, well, 5 years old is not a baby to me. 5-year-old is a kid, a little baby.
Says toddler.
They're always babies, but you're not a toddler at 5. You're a little kid. You just in school. You ready to be educated, right? So anyway, like I said, they have a family. They just living their life. They like this is the one thing I can say about them. Outside of to me, I may be wrong. I'm getting they live outside of Hollywood. In other words, I don't get them as living the Hollywood life, if you know what I mean. I'm sure they have Hollywood friends, but they live out of it. Like they're not up and centered. That's what I'm getting out of it. I'm getting that out of it. I'm sure they have their Hollywood friends, but they're not in Hollywood like that. So for her to do a movie and come back and do it, which is a success, is she's going to win, what is it, a Grammy?
I thought you was talking about an Oscar.
An Oscar. Well, it looked like she's going to win something for this movie. It looked like she's going to win. I haven't seen it, but this is what this says. This is the Empress. And she's Mother Earth herself. All things is with her. So it looked like she's going to get something for this movie from what it looked like. I hope I'm right. I hope you enjoyed this read. It was very informative. Again, thank you. I learned a little bit more about Cate Blanchett. And another thing, she's not English. Is she British or is she not, Australian?
Australian.
And what is her husband? That just came to me.
Also Australian.
Australian. Yeah, see, she's native. So I can't wait to see that movie, Tart. I will definitely let you know what I think about it. I certainly will come back on, and Baby Crone and I will definitely talk about it. Definitely. We're going to give a show, and we're going to talk about this movie only because I did do a reading. And like I said, they're at a crossroad in their lives. What do you mean? They're getting old, they're getting old. We all getting older and wiser. And the scripts don't come as often as they do. But when you get a good script like this, you take it, you bite it, you eat onto it, you emasculate it, and you make it the best you had. And it looks like she's going to get an award for it, allegedly. I don't know, but that is my read. I really hope you enjoyed that. Baby Crone, was that a good read?
Yes, it was.
That was an overall read. That is the best that I could do. And as she dealing with the changes of life and her husband and her marriage, as her children grow, take away, she's got a little tot there. She's got a lot going on. Like I said, they're a family. They got family issues and they deal with family. And when she has to go off to work, it's stressful. And I'm sure she probably tried to stay as close to home as possible. But I don't know those things. This is what I'm just picking up in my spirit. Well, that's all I'm saying about Cate Blanchett. I hope I said her name right, and I hope you enjoyed your reading. So for anyone, if you want me to do a reading or anyone, please oblige me. I enjoy it, honestly. But tell me what you want to know so I could just go in and zoop, 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 zoop. I'm better like that when I know what I'm looking for. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed that read on Cate Blanchett. Ciao, my little crones, my little munchkins, and my little chicken. Ciao.